Okay, first of all, this is cute. Me walking around in these trees is so cute. I'm so excited for myself. If I'm just being fucking real, I'm excited for myself. I'm scared too. I am. I can't deny that. But, like, this is gonna be so fucking good for me. Oh, you're so fluffy and fat. Yeah, I'm scared for the change, but I think that that's like a little bit normal and to be, what is going on down here? I think I'm a little bit worried for the change, which is like somewhat normal, but I do think it's necessary. Okay, whatever I'm walking upon right now, multiple things here. First of all, what originally caught my eye is look at all those fucking chickens. What the fuck are they doing out there? That's a lot of chickens. Second of all, this tree stump. Do you even realize how big this is? I could fully go in here. Like, I could fully fit my body in here. I'm not going to. Let's see what's up with these fucking chickens. What is going on? Oh my God. Hello? Oh shit. I love that I can just come out here on the bank. These gloves, that's kind of sus and questionable. So, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. But what's up with these guys? Hello? Hello? It's me. I was wondering. Anyways. I love the water. It's so mesmerizing. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm a bit nervous for the change, I'm not gonna lie. I am a bit nervous. What if I left a message in a bottle? There's this bottle here. I'm not gonna pick it up because that's gross. There's like things inside of it. But like, what if I left a message in a bottle? That would be so funny and cute. Anyways, I love this little bank right here. You know me, a Capricorn. You know I love the bank. You know I love the bank. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will... I don't know the lyrics. Oh, that's muddy. Okay, let's go. Let me get out of here. Let me leave this bank. Anyways, yeah, change, it's coming. A lot of it on like many levels. Like, it's across. It's always crazy how much you can hear people on the other side of the lake because of just the way that the sound travels across water. So nature, like, and like the science of it all. Look at this. Like, what is going on here? Like, can someone explain it to me? I would love to know, like, what happened. And like, also this tree has a fucking hole in the bottom. Is this tree gonna survive or is it gonna... Anyways, so how do we get out of here? So there's a lot of change happening, right? And the other thing I want to do is I'm gonna walk up this little ridge. Mossy ridge. It feels a little dangerous. Look at this one too. Wow. It's just like so beautiful out here. I simply cannot. I am excited to come back here and like live here. I think there's a part of me, like probably like my ego, that sort of like worries because people love to clown on North Carolina, and that's like, I don't know, is there anywhere in this world that people like don't clown on you for living? I'm thinking maybe like those nice, I mean, I don't know, like the European countries or something. People like love to talk about moving there. I don't want to move across the world. Like, is that so wrong? I don't want to move across the world. That sounds like a lot of work and like kind of inconvenient. But this ridge is cool. Or not ridge, but oh. No, I'm cool here. I can be so cool here. I that was actually something that I realized this year, is I worried so much about like actually like being cool. Like, what the fuck is with that? It's not so much that I want to be cool, I just want to be liked. Like, of course I want to be liked. I think that's like a pretty normal thing. Like, who like wants to be disliked? If you want to be disliked, like actually, like on a wide scale, like you want people to dislike you, like that's like crazy. Like that's different than being okay with being disliked, because I know not everybody's gonna like me, but I don't want to be disliked. I'm gonna turn around here. But I think I just spent a lot of time worrying about that, about being cool and being liked and doing things based on what it would seem like to other people. And I think that that's something I deal with now with like my job, and why I've in some sense been afraid to sort of let go of my life there, because my life right now, on paper, for the most part, besides like the dead dad stuff, like other than that, like most of what I've got going on paper sounds cool. Like, I work at a cool place, I have a cool job, I make a decent hourly amount, I have many things to be grateful for, like the people that I live with, or just the place that I live, and how much I pay, and how it's close proximity, and I have, you know, like, I don't even have to say it all. I don't need to list it out. And so, anyways, I've been like having discussions with people, and I hear myself like, you know, telling them that I'm gonna be leaving and pretty much essentially giving up my life of what I have right now there in New York. But it's just like, other people really want that, and sure, I wanted it too, but like, I don't want it. There's like this part of me that's like, I don't really, it's not that I don't want my life there, it's so difficult. I just want different now, and I'm like trying not to feel bad for wanting different. Like, that's a normal thing. I think it's very reasonable to want different for myself, given that it's been years and things have changed like majorly. But still, I'm finding myself getting worried about, what are people gonna think about me leaving, you know, my whatever that I have in New York. Like, and additionally, I do worry that I will regret it later. Like, I'm gonna get back here and things aren't gonna be like as easy or as good or whatever as I thought. Oh, someone lost an earbud. like, I do worry that I'm not going to be satisfied. And I think, as I say that, I'm almost like, is that coming from the people who are projecting their own fears of me coming back onto me? Like, their fears of like, oh, but you're doing XYZ and you have XYZ, so maybe you should say. And it's like, I'm not necessarily happy with the way it is. It's not that I'm not happy. I think what it is, I can find happiness anywhere for the most part. Under the right conditions, because like, and maybe that's part of the reason why I'm like, okay, I need to go on, is because I don't think I'm gonna be under the right conditions much longer. Like, the conditions I'm sort of outgrowing the conditions in a sense. Like, my needs are different than they were even a year ago. So I'm trying to center like myself as a human and a person and what I want for like my life, rather than like what career I have. And people, because I had like high ambitions in high school, and I still do have like high ambitions for myself, I guess. Like, I'm not somebody who, like, I don't necessarily want to just like succumb to a job that just pays the bills and like that be sort of it. Like, I feel like there's like a certain contribution and value that I can add to the world, and I don't think I'm special for that. Like, I think everybody sort of has that within them, but not everybody is actually willing to like, or able to even tap into it. And so part of it is just like, it's a privilege thing too. It is a privilege to be able to embark on these like passion, embark on like pursuing and chasing your dreams. Like, to be able to even do that is very coming from a place of a lot of privilege. And so I don't want to like be negligent of that. I don't know. I just don't want my whole life to be, I don't want to live by my job, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my career and my job to necessarily determine all these things about my life. But when you really think about it, it kind of does. No matter what society or world or time you live in. Because if you're not here in this capitalist society working to live, and you're in some other era where you don't have we don't have, grocery stores and supermarkets, or you go and get all your stuff at this, like, if you don't have that, then you're sustaining yourself. And that's also work. That's your whole life. In some sense, I'll never get off of this. Like, there's this kind of idea in my generation of a lot of people are like, I don't want to work. We're not supposed to work. And I hate to break it to y'all, but we actually kind of are. We do have to work in order to sustain our lives, to sustain ourselves, to sustain our environments, to nurture ourselves and our families. There's actually work that comes with that. I hate to break it to you, loves, because I like to rest too. I like to be lazy and not work as well. But we do have to do work. And I think that if we can get back into this sort of idea of actually, tuning into what is your specialty, what are you good at? What are you able to contribute and give to people? I mean, they try to get us on that page when we're kids and we're in school, they ask you that at an early age, and they drill it in you, so you hopefully start working at it soon, and whatever. I think interests can change. My interests definitely change. all the time, and that makes it hard for me to kind of choose one thing that I like want to make my contribution to this world. And yeah, I don't know, that's all my ADHD though. I wish it was easier to be able to lend my services and my help more readily, more randomly even. Like, part of it is just I hate being on a schedule and a commitment of like I have to be at this place for X amount of hours every day and every week, and you know, I don't always want to do that shit. But you gotta not even really sure what I was talking about to start this. But I know I was kind of starting off saying there's a lot of change coming. Trying to figure out what the changes are going to look like. Because it's like right now I know this change is coming. I know it's happening, but it's still to be determined exactly how and what, and all the minute details have yet to be discovered, determined, figured out. But we'll get there. Cross that bridge when we get there. And I'm just trying to lead with the intention of peace and a certain kind of serenity that I've already been trying. Both of those things I've been trying to establish within myself already. And it feels like in order to actually create and have that in a sustainable way, I need to make this move. As scary as it is, it's necessary. And I'm just going to trust God. Like, what else can I really do at this point? I can, the stressing over it, overthinking it, it's going to take up too much energy in my brain. There's already enough I have to process and deal with. So just gonna try to just lead with peace, creating peace and serenity. And yeah. Oh my god, this woman is rolling down the sidewalk in an electric wheelchair. Hope she's all right and stays protected from these cars that fly by, because girl, these cars go flying. Alright, my walk is over. I've returned to the streets, to the parking lot. That's all for now. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.